All right. Hey, everyone. It's New York Dan here. Top of the morning to you. Early risers or people that are up real late. Yeah, you know what? I was just catching up on Tim's videos. I've been up late myself. I just was at dinner. Had a great dinner tonight at a really nice restaurant. Yeah, it was good. So when I got home, checked on the videos, see what Tim's up to. He broke out of Bradenton. He's towing the trailer. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. It turns out he's on his way up to his daughter's house. He's visiting his daughter in North Georgia. That's where he's going. That's the mystery. But after that, he's going to continue on. And so we really don't know the final destination. There's a pair of cowboy boots, though, in the back of his truck. So that might give us a clue. Bullhead City. Is this could this possibly be a redo of the same trip he's done like 3 or 4 times? This is as bad as New York Dan going on the damn cruise so many times. Can't believe it, guys. Speaking of which, you're gonna think I'm crazy. I'm going on a cruise again. You'll see. Stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe for free. Yeah, I still haven't gotten the pictures out of here. The video. This is a Walmart camera. Only costs $39. We got to see how good the quality is of this camera. I filmed underwater Turks and Caicos Islands and off of Nassau at a private island called Pearl Island. It's all in that camera. Jeez Louise, I gotta sip me something. You'll have to excuse me, folks. It's late at night. But I was in suspense. I'm like, I gotta see what's going on here. So, I took me some notes. I'm using a pencil from Carnival Cruise Line. I have a little one of them pencils there. Yeah, a lot of people are commenting. Someone said, do you think Miss Tammy's in the trailer while Tim's driving? I don't know. I don't think Miss T's in the picture. We'll see if there are any clues show up. By the way, guys, on a sad note, Giorgio Armani passed away today. You guys may have heard. You know the cologne Tim likes? Acqua di Gio or whatever? That's Giorgio Armani. I've heard him say it. Famous fashion designer. Italian fashion designer. He passed away. So, just a fun fact. Kind of a morbid fact, maybe. He had less runway in front of him than he had behind him. I hope I still got some runway. Jeez Louise. So anyway, with these notes, that was on my note because I saw the world news too before I did Tim's. Yeah, that Powerball, I said it before, it's up to $1.7 billion. And Saturday's the next drawing, if you want to dare play it. Yeah, it's just a matter of picking the right numbers, guys. I was thinking when I was in school and you had those like combo locks people had for their like lockers. Yeah, come to think of it, the Powerball's almost like going up to someone's locker and trying to open it just by turning to random numbers. I don't know. That kind of takes the fun out of it if you think of it that way. So anyway, let's talk about the man of the hour. He's got the airplane power. I think that's in a song somewhere. the man of the hour, Sarasota Tim. He's hit the road. He broke out of Bradenton. He's towing the RV. And he put out a whole video that basically, the one where he's driving and he's towing the RV, he spent the entire video complaining about or worrying about the tire pressures and talking about an electric stabilizer jack on the trailer, which is brand new trailer that he's bragging about all the time. Damn thing's already broken. When he tried to move the trailer, the jack wouldn't work. One of the jacks doesn't. You're supposed to be able to press a button and it's electric and it all works magically. Half the junk on that trailer is not even working anymore. Big surprise. This crap always breaks. On my boat trailer, I'm constantly having a problem with electric, like the lighting and junk like that. It's not even worth it. The electric winch, you're better off with just a crank one. So he had to manually adjust this thing, the stabilizer jack. He also has a little device which monitors the tire temperatures of his trailer tires while he's going down the road, and possibly the pressure too. So he was showing us that, and he's like obsessing over the pressures and how hot the tires are getting. He's worried. He's very scared driving this thing. So some high-tech stuff there. That should, he said it's good to know while you're driving what your pressures and stuff are doing, because I'm going to tell you this part. This is messed up. These travel trailers that you pull with a truck, they are a lot more dangerous than driving, say, an RV with the truck built in, the driver's seat's in the RV. There's no trailer. I'm going to tell you what happened. A number of years back, my he had a guy coming from out of state to buy something he was selling. I think it was like a kit airplane, believe it or not, like a airplane you can fly in, like an ultralight. Long story short, the guy was all hyped up about buying it, and he was coming from a distant state, like out west. He was going to be like a Sarasota Tim and live in the trailer. He had a fancy truck, the whole bit, just like Tim. He started pulling this thing. He was going to come to New York to pick this plane up. I guess he could put it in the truck or somehow tow it. Maybe he could put it in the trailer. It was like a travel trailer, though, that he was staying in. Well, this guy had a really bad accident. Apparently, what happened, he had a blowout. And when you're towing a trailer with a pickup truck, if part of the trailer goes down, like the axle, you have a bad tire. If that trailer twists, it can actually cause the entire pickup truck to flip over. That's what happened to this guy. He ended up in the hospital. It was real bad, and his whole rig got totaled. Jeez Louise. So yeah, you definitely got to keep an eye on the tires. Also, the faster you go, the more dangerous it's going to become. Now, Tim's been complaining about his truck. He was trying to shift it manually so it revs up more above 2,000 RPM. I think he said 2,200. And he didn't like, this is the craziest thing. He's only going like 65. He's afraid to let the truck do its job and have the automatic transmission handle things. No wonder why he's getting 9 miles per gallon. That engine's designed to provide a lot of torque and pull that trailer. He could step it up to 9th gear. I'm pretty sure it would be fine. If I was doing it, what I might do is step it up to 9th gear and then lower the speed down maybe to 63, a little bit less. When you're going at highway speed, every little bit faster you're going is tremendous wind resistance. That's the thing. Yeah, it's different than a car. I even noticed that when I rented the Hyundai Tucson. Once you start going fast in those SUVs, it's a different story. When you're in a car like with the Mustang GT, you can go really, really fast. The gas mileage stays excellent. Not so much in an SUV. So yeah, I would let that thing run in a steeper gear, lower the speed down just a little bit. You probably gain like 4 miles per gallon, 3 miles per gallon with it. Now I can tell you this much. I have the diesel van. Yeah, and when I pull my boat, I'm going to tell you right now, that boat with the trailer, that's got to be a lot heavier than Tim's Micro Light. Yeah, that boat is really thick fiberglass. The trailer alone, I believe, weighs like 2,500 pounds, something like that. Because it's got to be so heavy duty to support the weight of that boat. That whole rig, I think the boat weighs around 5,000 pounds at least. And then with the trailer, I might be pulling near 8,000 pounds. So I can really feel it. When I have that hooked up, I would not want to be going at highway speed. I drive it down to the boat ramp. I only go like 35 miles per hour. Yeah, but I can tell you one thing. The diesel 7.3 liter Power Stroke, I have a hill to go up on the way back with the boat. That diesel climbs, I let the automatic do its job. I don't even fool with it. That diesel will pull that right up the hill. It just gets a little louder, the combustion noise, but it's amazing. That has a lot of torque. It may not be like a speed demon or give you, it's plenty good though for driving around. I'll tell you one thing, when you unhook the boat after driving it with the van, man, it feels like you're driving a very light vehicle. It feels feather light. You're like, wow, this is so snappy. This thing's so responsive. Yeah, it's a big difference when you have something hooked up that you're towing. I don't care what truck you have. You feel a big difference without it back there. This thing is tough to tow. So, that was one of his videos. He was fooling around with the speed, the gears. I think he has a 10-speed transmission. He's kind of like, when he set out, he kind of reminded me of Dennis Weaver in that movie Duel. Yeah, he says he's getting sweaty. He's on the wheel. He's on the highway. He's wanting to drive that thing. He's doing a highway trip with that thing. He's on the road again. Pretty much like Dennis Weaver. We'll see if he runs into trouble once he gets into the desert. Huh. If anyone follows him in a big rig. No, but guys, we're going to have to wait for that because he ain't going to the desert. He's just going to North Georgia where his daughter lives. And apparently, and I saw people left in the comments, they're like, oh yeah, the daughters and her husband, they don't want Tim around. They don't want him staying at the house. So they're paying for a camping spot for him. Yeah, he's got like 3 nights or something at some kind of campground where he can keep the RV. Now tonight, he pulled into Love's, the famous Love's gas station truck stop. And he found one that actually has a pad for his RV. He's paying $54 for it. Spend the night. That way you can hook up electric. He's got the air conditioning going. Yeah, it's still damn hot. It's very hot down there. In New York, you wouldn't need air conditioning tonight. It's nice and cool out here, guys. It's just right. And then during the day when the sun's out, it feels good. But it's getting to be too cold to swim. That's the only drawback with New York. So anyway, he's camping out tonight, having the time of his life at the Love's truck stop. And he broke out bratwursts. A whole pack of them. Enough to feed a whole family. He's going to grill all them brats up on his Weber Q. And then I guess he'll be snacking on those things like pepperoni as he's driving along. I'm not sure. He's cooking them all up tonight. He's in for the night. He probably stopped super early when it was like still light, maybe around 8 o'clock or something like that. So, he also stopped by earlier and he got what's called roller food. Yeah, you know when you go into Seb's or Love's or Wawa and they got those rollers and they got like sausages, hot dogs, all kinds of stuff on there. They're just rolling around there all day long and they have like a heat lamp. He got 2 of these huge fat hot dogs that were on the rollers. That was going to be like his meal. No bun. He's kind of like the reverse of Sir Mix-a-Lot. He used to say, "You got buns, hun? Baby got back." Tim's like, "No bun. I don't got buns, hun. I'm eating it raw." And he squirted a whole ton of mustard on them fat hot dogs. I saw in the comments you guys said he probably got mustard all over his truck when he was trying to eat that with no bun. It's going to like drip right off, right? So he's stuck for the night at the truck stop. We'll see what he does tomorrow. $54 hooked up. He doesn't know if he's going to be good at boondocking, though. The solar system looks like it's not working right. I bet you all that junk is broken, man. That's the problem with this stuff. They sell you all these gimmicks with the trailer, and then all these gadgetry and electronics, they all go bad. Yeah, the trick is when you're not at a campground, you don't have an electric hookup. Then how do you do that trailer? How does it work? You got to run a generator the whole time? How are these batteries? I don't know about batteries, guys. I got them in the boat, and I find them of limited use. Yeah, you might be able to run like a radio, a stereo system for a little while, maybe a refrigerator. But if you want air conditioning or you need to do anything that really uses electric, those batteries are useless. That's the problem. So, anyway, hey, soon, Captain Dan will be doing that boat. You just got to wait for it. We got plenty of time, guys. It's going to happen. We'll make it happen. Let's hope for a warm fall. Keep maybe with the greenhouse effect or whatever that they're talking about, maybe it will stay warmer longer in New York and we can do that boat. Yeah. I'm itching to try it. This is inspiring me. Seeing Tim pull that trailer to the truck. Now I'm thinking, you know what? I should be doing that. Get that boat rolling. Get it rolling, folks. I got to clean that thing up. We're going to do it. We'll see. And yeah, as far as Tim goes, we'll see what he does tomorrow. Doesn't sound like he's going much further. He's already in Georgia. I don't know. He's going up to visit his daughter. It sounds like he'll be there for like 3 days. Then maybe he'll do some more travels. And he hasn't announced exactly where. Oh, I can tell you this much. He's talking it up that the spot in Bradenton where his trailer usually sits, his neighbors are keeping a keen eye on that spot. He still has it. That's what he's alluding to. He didn't directly say it. And he said something about he might let one of the neighbors park a car there while he's away. Didn't directly say it, though. He probably put that in there because he's afraid New York Dan will go down to that camp spot and set up an SUV with a tent and camp out there while he's gone. What do you think? Yeah, it's like they're watching it. It's being watched down there. So we'll see what happens. See what tomorrow brings. Oh, and he says his tanks are empty. He's having to hold all the sewage and stuff in the trailer. I don't think they have the port to discharge it where he's staying. We'll see what happens. He better not run that faucet too long. He's going to have to drip that faucet. Use a baby wipe or something to clean his hands. You don't want to fill those tanks up. He'll have to go into the gas station and use the bathroom. Yeah, they have showers in there too for truckers. He might have to reserve one of those. I'm sure they're clean. All right, guys. We'll see how the adventure unfolds tomorrow. This is your friend, New York Dan. Hit the thumbs up for me. Yeah, I hope everyone has probably a great morning. Definitely. Even if you're a late bird like me, it's now morning. So, coffee's on. Time to wake it up after I sleep. I'll see you guys soon.